Our next conversation, I'm sure you're there, you're seated, and for those of you out there who are on social media, I'm sure you have an idea who we're talking to this morning. Now, she's well celebrated. And when I talk about celebrated, I'm talking about that one person that has always been a household name. I mean, it's not easy for you to attain that kind of... Some of us have been doing it for how many years that we're still not getting anywhere. But this woman I'm talking about has really done it. She's seen it all. And she's here this morning. She's had about 6 books already. The 7th one is on the way. And we're excited about it. We want you to have a take of, what the book is all about. And so we want to, open that conversation here on the show. Please... is the drum rolling already? Put on the drum roll and let's welcome in the studio the one and only Gifty Anti. And for those of you out there who are very familiar, play drums and you are using your mouth to play drums. What is whoa, 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 whoa? Are you an ambulance? Hello, good morning.
Good morning.
How are you?
I'm good. It's good to see you on a rainy morning like this.
You know what I mean? And it's good to see you also, especially when you're not aging.
Oh, Namche.
You look like a 16-year-old.
Oh, 53 going on 54. I mean.
Come on now.
Yeah?
What is it? You're too blessed? Now I envy you. No, but I mean, it's incredible to see you always looking like this.
Yeah.
You don't have too much problems?
Not too many, but you take it in your stride. You don't let it get the better part of you. What you can do, if you can do something about it, you do it. If you can't, you let it go and you strategize and move on, see what best you can do the next day. Every morning is a new blessing, a new opportunity, and you need to position yourself to tap into it. If you carry the burden from yesterday, you'll miss a lot that today has to offer. Yeah,
it's a good thing. I've been counting and still counting. So for those of you out there, just so you know, this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah. Yes, 6 of them. Which of them have you read, though? Send your messages. I want to know. So, When Strong Women Cry, we've got over here a bit of me, and over here, room 5005. A lot of things happening in that room, man.
I'm telling you.
You have no idea. You need to find out. And this one says, Ohinegere Gifty Anti, 50 nuggets at 50. My goodness. Broken but beautiful. And this one is the best of you. We'll talk about why you keep writing books. But before that, the month of August is very an exciting month for you. Yes. How enthusiastic are you when it comes to
I mean, the month of August always gives me mixed feelings. Sometimes I feel it's the best month, for me. But my best month should be January, than when I was born.
Same month.
Well, you're
here loving August. Now I'm curious.
Because that's when I had my miracle. My little girl was born. The girl that decided to stay. The one who decided that God sent me. I want to go and put this woman in check. And God, she's putting me in check. So I always am very emotional about August. And somehow God has a way of dealing with when it comes to the number 11.
Okay.
I started a standpoint 11th of July.
Oh.
My daughter was born 11th August.
Okay.
So there's another book that will soon come. I don't know when. I have to gather them to do it. I call it 11, 11, 11. My God of the 11th hour.
That's the next one we're looking forward to. You should write that.
I keep saying next one, but then something else will come and cross it. This latest one, I started writing last year.
Oh.
And that's how I put on hold. And then When Strong Women Cry came in, and within a week I'd finished. There's something called a writer's block. When it comes and you keep procrastinating.
Yeah.
To go and then
it will take you another energy to go back to it.
So when the energy comes, sometimes I can sit up from 11 p.m. when my daughter is finally fully asleep till the next morning 6 a.m. up writing.
Wow.
And the other time I told Rosalie, I write on my phone.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, the notes.
That's where
everything.
Really?
Yep.
And that's where the final...
All my books, from all 6 books.
How do you do it?
Including, this was 7.
How?
Yeah, I just go to the notes, app. And
so
I start writing.
you fix that into your daily activities?
It
how
comes.
do you go about
It's
that?
not a daily thing. As I said, it comes. It's a periodical thing. Sometimes I say that I write under inspiration.
Okay.
And I believe that God gives me the topics at a given time. Every time when I go to my, consulting publisher, he's like, how do you come by this?
Yeah.
I said it was just given by me. Given to me by God.
Yeah.
It just come to me. So sometimes it will just come. That's right. And you have to write.
No matter what you're doing,
no
where
matter where you are,
you need
whatever,
to make time for
you
that.
need to make time and write.
You have
That's
a very
why
busy schedule.
That's what they did. Just, I released the When Strong Women Cry.
Yeah.
In May and August. In 4 months, I'm releasing another one.
Yeah.
So people
That's
like...
a lot of work.
Oh, yeah, it is. But
And
if
you
you're
already have a lot on your head already.
I know. But if you're passionate about it, you need to sacrifice. You need to be prepared to sacrifice. It takes a lot of sleepless nights. Night.
Wow.
Last night I was up, working on other stuff. I slept almost around 1 a.m. This morning by 4:30 I'm up. 5:15 I was out of the house because I needed to be here. Where I live is far away. If I messed up 5 minutes late,
You'll be another trouble.
Charlie, the traffic from Kumbaria to motorway to... So you just have to, you need to be prepared. You need to make sacrifice. You need to be intentional and deliberate about it. Otherwise,
you will never get
miss
it done.
No, you never get it done.
So who is this Black Chale Wote we're looking at?
Black Chale Wote is an interesting story. The diary of the late bloomer and her daughter. So I was very excited when they were talking about, breastfeeding. I'm an exclusive breastfeeding ambassador. I did exclusive breastfeeding 6 months. And then 2 years, continuous supportive breastfeeding. So it's a mini memoir about my journey with my daughter. After she will turn 6 years on 11th August, So she keeps saying, Mommy, write a book for me, but I want my picture. Oh, yeah, she wants her picture. Even this one, she's fighting with me because she can't see her name on the cover.
We're going to extend that fight.
But this picture projected. You can't even see me.
There. You just put our name there.
So, Mommy, I can't see my name.
Yeah. Put our name there.
So it's about her. You know how when you struggle to have a child, everybody's excited for you. Oh, God has... But what they don't know is the aftermath, the struggles you go through. I have been empowered enough that I can deal with certain things. But you go to places that, oh, is that your granddaughter? But that's your child.
Your child, yeah.
That you're at an age where your mates have their children grown and they want to go to places they want to do. You can't do because your baby is just... as I said, I'm 53 years. My daughter is now 60.
6 years.
Going to be 6 years.
Yeah.
You are always calculating, hey, Charlie, by the time I'm 60, she's not 18. Does that. Your energy levels are not the same. I took to gymming and losing weight because of my daughter. What is it? The risk involved. Yeah. So I take it from where my quest to have a child, the treatment, the miscarriages, finally it being positive and carrying a child. So the book tackles issues of infertility, fertility treatment, the options, the IVF, the surrogacy and all that. It talks about challenges of professional women raising children. It talks about the risk involved in pregnancy, and sometimes when you're alone with your daughter, or your child, some of the risk that, it just a split of a second, you move your eye and something has happened to your child. And of course, the laughing moments, you laugh at I remember I sent the first chapter to Reverend Albert Okra. He laughed. He said, Gifty, and you're correct. Some of the...
Why? What did he find there?
Charlie, I told the story.
I was tempted to add Wote.
I was, telling the story about how finally when they said they confirmed me pregnant, going to the washroom, I was scared.
Really?
Hey, you be scared. And what if you get constipation and then you squeeze and the baby comes out? You were scared.
Wow.
You don't know how to sleep, and it can be very traumatic.
Is it because in your case, it was different because of your age? Maybe others would have taken it like, okay, it's a normal thing.
Exactly.
So yours was a special case.
Yes,
sort of.
and by the people in my situation who can tell their stories, who wonder if they are alone. I remember years ago when I started a Standpoint, somebody approached me and said, Gifty, I think you should treat a topic or discuss a topic on the late bloomer, those of us who have children. At that time, I wasn't sure I was going to, so I didn't take it. I thought like, hey, are you late bloomer, you struggle to have a child, you want to, what's that? Until it happened to me. I realized that, listen, it's not easy. I talk about the traumas of failed IVF. In other parts of the world, people do IVF. Before you go and do the IVF, they will give you counseling. After they give, whether it works or not. But I have a lot of women come to me and they are broken. In fact, I know someone who's done IVF 12 times and all failed. And now she hates children. She said the children don't love her. They don't want her. So she doesn't want to have anything to do with children. It can be very traumatic. But not everywhere you get that counseling support. You know, someone was just telling me, I think just yesterday, I went for an interview on Joy News. I was coming and she met me and she was saying, Gifty, you won't believe it. The doctor didn't even look. Oh, madam, sorry, it didn't work.
Can you imagine?
Try again. And that was it. And I was left alone to carry my burden, frustration, and everything. So this book, actually, though it's for my daughter, I'm recounting. It also talks about some of the things, why it is important for you to, even if the hospital or clinic is not offering counseling, even normal pregnancy, you need counseling. You need somebody to be there to support you. But we take so many things for granted when it comes to this country. It
could have been any title, but you decided to name
the Black Chale Wote. Okay, now let me tell you the Black Chale Wote. Rosalind is laughing. So there was this day, you've heard about that story where two women went to look for a child. And the juju man told them that, well, I can give you a child, but you go mad after you give birth. And then one person said, then no, I don't want to go, but I don't think I want to sacrifice. The other one said, yes, you actually go mad when you get, actually, literally. So there was this day I traveled and then I came out, taking everything from my car. The next morning, somehow, it was a Monday, somehow my alarm went off. I set my alarm for 4:30, 5:30. I put everything, I missed it. I woke up and I realized I was very late. So quickly bagged my child and everything and put her in the car we're driving. Then on the middle of the motorway, I realized I was wearing Black Chale Wote. I didn't have a shoe in the car. I didn't have shoes in the office. And I had so many meetings that day. Now, that even the day ended. I dropped her off money to, that's what a... let me just... kind of, you find that that's a Takashi. Like... It's I feel school. You're Gifty Anti. Oh, maybe Black Chale Wote is a news. I got to the office and then one of my staff comes to me, Mommy, I think I had turned my dress inside out.
And how bad can it get?
It said over. And the label was, I didn't even notice. Meanwhile, when I dropped her off, I had a chat with the parents, some of the parents. And I'm sure, they didn't want to ruffle the feathers, so nobody said to me. So I actually wrote it on, Facebook that if you come to my office and I don't get up, something day under the table. The Reverend Albert Okran said, Gifty, I think you need to write a book on your experiences because people will laugh, but these are real serious issues that women are going through that they need to know they are not alone. So the book... It's funny, it's very deep, it's very revealing, and quite reflective.
Let's talk about the dates for the launch and all of that.
Yes, it will be released. We are not doing an official launch this time. We are releasing it on the 10th of August at 10 p.m. At 10 a.m. Sorry, why am I confused?
10 a.m.
At 4 a.m. No, 4 p.m. What is wrong? I haven't eaten wache this morning. 4 p.m. at the Accra International Conference Center, 4 p.m. prompt. It's under the auspices of the Ghana Association of Writers. They are having, there's a book fair going on, Ghana Book Fair. There's a period where we call Accra Book City or something, but there's a book fair going on at the Accra, so they want me to be part of it. So mine will be on the 10th. I think they will do one for Yvonne Nelson, another for Aditi Anand, and then another for Asamoah. So they are starting with me on 10th. I'll have a conversation with women. We'll have a panel. We'll have Dr. Padiaite, who treated me, who wrote the foreword for my book as well. We'll have Shamima Muslim, other parents coming in to have a discussion. People will have the opportunity to ask questions concerning fertility, challenges of raising a child at a certain age, professional women, even breastfeeding, as they talked about. Challenges. The book I talk about, the place is sometime in the middle of the motorway, and then my baby will be crying. She wants breast milk. And in the night, I have to find somewhere and pack and breastfeed her. She'll be crying and I'll be crying. So frustrating, just the two of us. There's a hotel behind the Foreign Affairs Ministry. It got to a point, as soon as they see my car, they open the gate and say, Madam, call no. Because they know that I'm coming to breastfeed. It's really difficult for, professional women. And sometimes we take it for granted. Oh, I did it, so everybody can do it. No, it's not as easy as that. So we need to encourage each other to know that it's tough, but it is for a period. The opportunities you miss because you are now a mother. My schedule has changed totally. I drop her, I come to work. When it's time for her to close, I have to leave, stop everything, go and pick her up. And then my day has ended. But it's for a period. There will come a time when she wouldn't even want to see me come to her school. It's for a period.
Yeah, and it's free, right?
It's free.
Everybody can come.
It's free. It's open to all.
Have an autograph book.
Yes. So those who will come will be the first people to get copies.
Okay.
And then the official release into the system will be on the 11th. We're across the country. But those who will come to the Accra International Conference Center on 10th August, 4 p.m. will be the ones to get.
All right. So if you need an autograph book, then it means that you have to be there. It's 4 p.m. and you're not missing it for anything. So yes, it's at the Accra International Conference Center, and it's the 10th of August. The book will be out on the 11th, right? So please do well and get the 10th one. That is the most important thing. The 11th there, everybody will get some, but be the first to actually get.
And then the 10th we have limited editions.
That will be out. Okay.
Hardcover. Those were the ones, so you get the special one. There's a paperback, there's hardcover, and then there's the audio, which is only on Amazon. The book is already on Amazon. People have started ordering, so if you're outside the country, you can pre-order.
Okay,
yes, good. And even here you can pre-order by calling 0543 618182 0543 618182.
Beautiful. If God gives you the chance to carry this burden, in quotes again, would you give?
Absolutely, I will.
At 53?
I will. I will. I will.
You went through a lot. You're not scared about it?
No, that is the amazing, miraculous life of mothers. There are people who have gone through CS 3 times, and CS is not easy. I still am bearing the brunt of going through CS. The aches and pains, the back pain sometimes because of epidural, but they will go through it. They will have it 3 times, some 4 times. But if God should give me twins right now, I will take them.
Okay, so...
But I'll tell him to add money.
To the twins.
Lord, I beg, add energy and money. Yeah. Even the one at the hustle.
They'll just give you some small problems, but you'll be good. So let's just say it happens, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. We'll talk about the twins later.
I'm sure Nana is watching and he'll be sitting and saying, which twins again? What is wrong with this woman?
But we're grateful that you made time to join us this morning. I know how
quickly, please, the standpoint is also 15 years.
Yep.
Jenny, please, 2 minutes back. The standpoint is 15 years, and the book release is part of it. The first one was dedication of the studio and then the new set that we built and everything. Yeah. And then this one is coming on the 10th, the 23rd of August. Okay. We are having an international homecoming conference at the La Palm Royal Beach Hotel. 9 a.m. prompt. Our speaker is the globally acknowledged icon, Lema Gbowe, 2011 Nobel Peace Prize, the first Black African woman to receive the Nobel Peace Prize, with the former Liberian president, Ellen
Johnson Sirleaf.
Yes, exactly. The two. So she's our keynote speaker. She'll be coming. It's going to be exciting. We'll have great women coming to share the experience of 15 years of their journey. Wow. We have entrepreneurs, politicians, religious leaders, various sectors to share to say it as it is. For too long, we've told people you can do it without telling them the pitfall, the potholes, the challenges along the way that they must look out for. So they are going to be candid, they are going to be explicit, and we are going to learn, and it's going to be interactive as well. That will be the 23rd of August, 9 a.m., La Palm Royal Beach Hotel. Thanks to NLA, Good Causes, Venom Mineral Water, Slayman Faith, and other supporters and sponsors as well. 9th of September, we are going to Gomwa Fete. That's a village of hope. We are going to fete 150 pregnant women. Wow. Give them food, diapers, wipes, what have you, and baby clothes, just to create one happy day in their life as pregnant women, especially women in the rural communities. Even in the cities, it's tough. In the communities, some will go to farm from day one to the end. No one happy day, no one good meal. They go to the hospital, they don't even have anything. So we just want to go and support them and make them happy. So that's
great. Great. So that's in September. Please do well and be part of it. If you have anything you want to also support, you know where the standpoint, you know their numbers. Give them a call and support them.
See him.
Yeah, call us and support us. And you've been doing a great job. The legacy is there. We love it. Keep going. We're proud of you, and we love all that you do for women.
And I'm proud of you guys too.
I mean, it's been an incredible journey for you.
And thank you to Joy Prime, always being there to support me.
We're always going to be here.
My third book was released on this show.
I remember.
Yeah.
I remember.
Thank you so
please
much.
Go and get all the books if you don't have them yet. We have plenty of them. You can just order them anywhere you are. Yeah. And the new one that is coming up as well. Gifty Anti has been my guest here in the studio.